The following program contains material that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to this Mountain Wellness exclusive interview. I'm your host, Christine Napier. How has the COVID-19 pandemic affected individuals here in our local community? Meet Danielle Christie, a personal chef who moved to Park City. She shares how COVID-19 has devastated her business, what she is doing, and how she is finding a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's take a look.
I've always kind of been in wanting to help people. So that has been kind of my drive and my passion. But I've always been in love with cooking and kind of health and nutrition. And I've always cooked with my grandma when I was little, to my mom, and grew up with home-cooked meals, and that has kind of got me where I am today. I went to school for hospitality, but started out in hotels, and then now have kind of evolved into more of a chef and cooking for families and people. More of a seasonal kind of job, as though I am still working on trying to find some families that are here year-round, but I do have a couple families that come in and out and visit just a couple months out of the year, mainly during in the winter when it's our busiest time. But yeah, I would say it's definitely more towards the seasonal than it is towards the weekly kind of paycheck as you would get from a 9-to-5. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster, the stress on my body and my health and just in life in general. It's challenging, but just knowing that I can help people in a little way, it's rewarding. And I've also, I try to substitute at the schools and volunteer at the food pantry and things like that when I can, so I like to stay busy. But definitely in the times like we are now, I can't substitute at the school because everything's online and you can't really volunteer. So yeah, it's definitely been unique for sure. I really haven't been able to find work. I've applied at over 30 different companies, and I mean, my resume is pretty good. I've worked up to an assistant director position with a corporation, so I have a lot of background with working with people and things like that, but it's been hard and frustrating because I've applied to so many jobs and not even knowing if they're even available. That's another frustrating part, is you go and apply, take the time to apply, and if the companies aren't even really looking to hire, it's kind of like you're wasting your time. But yeah, it's been hard, and then with unemployment as well, that's another battle in itself. I personally have dealt with depression and anxiety since I was little. So it's been an up and down, I will say that for sure. It's been a little bit. In the beginning, it was okay the first 2 months, and then the past couple weeks, it's been really starting to hit me, just because my bank account's getting empty and I don't get unemployment. And so I've been meditating a lot, trying to get outside and just be in nature and soak in the sunshine. Kind of just focus on the things I can control and working on some things that I've always kind of put off, like creating my first little ebook cookbook and things like that. And just calling friends and calling people that I haven't really spoken to in a while and seeing if they need help, or if just to talk to someone. And yeah, just trying to be as helpful as I can, because I feel like as a person that likes to help people, I feel like I'm not able to do that during this time, just because of the confines and all the things we need to just be safe and careful for other people's health. Still kind of trying to digest it, even though it's been a couple months. But yeah, it's been hard. People, if you do deal with depression or anxiety or things like that, it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to not feel okay, because there are ups and downs, but also knowing kind of what for you is really a down, and it's not just more of a mood, because sometimes I can catch myself and I'm like, oh, I'm in a mood, or a funk or something like that.
Thanks, Danielle, for sharing your story with us. We appreciate your honesty and bravery in being so open about your tough journey. If you want to learn more about Danielle, get her recipes and food inspiration, you can follow her on Instagram. Remember to have those difficult conversations. You never know when they will make a difference. I'm your host, Christine Napier. We'll see you next time. Head to our website, parkcity.tv, for more information.